I don't really be having a whole lot of extra time to check out all of these new shows that come out because I'm already running behind on The Real Housewives of Potomac and on Married to Medicine, but you guys have virtually made it impossible for me to ignore the fact that Phaedra is over there eating the girls up on the new Peacock original series, Traitors.
This is not The Bachelor, and I don't have to kiss your ass for a rose.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, we have to talk about how those girls over on Traitors have activated the shade assassin that we know and love in a way that those Married to Medicine girls could never. Before we talk about this latest update that we got on Phaedra and Apollo.
I have tried
Yeah.
to do all that I can do.
Watch me eat.
I really didn't watch Traitors season 1, so this whole concept is new to me. But the show is giving murder mystery meets competition reality show with all-star celebrity players from all of our favorite shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, The Housewives, Survivor, and all of the greats. It's honestly kind of giving me writer's strike vibes, like there was no scripted content that could be written and the networks were on hiatus, so it's different, but I'll allow it. Right from the start, it's been so shocking to me to see just how much Phaedra is queening, and I just feel like this is her show now.
Those people eat rattlesnakes and live in the jungle and hike naked, for God's sake. I've never done any of that. I glam.
Honestly, this show is so dramatic and I'm really loving the vibes. This castle is nasty work and the host has definitely been cleverly sinister since his Spy Kids era. If you know, you know. That's right, when y'all were 9 years old watching Baby Boy and all of the hood classics, I was watching Spy Kids, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Casper Meets Wendy, and all of the other classic American kids movies, but I'm not judging y'all. Like, all I'm saying is, I was civilized.
Don't do it.
Did anybody else recognize the host from Spy Kids, or is it just me? Like, let me know in the comments below.
I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life.
I just feel like Phaedra was made for this show.
I'm definitely gonna be queen of this castle.
And when she had her official crowning as Traitor, it was top tier cinematography. And Dan was so gagged.
Yes, baby.
Now, Sheree, on the other hand, I don't know, I'm a little bit worried. Like, it's just so strange. She's been there, but she hasn't really given much. Like, I don't even know if Sheree has said more than like one sentence in episode 1 through 4. Like, I kind of skimmed through stuff because, you know, I gotta hurry up and get these videos out, but Sheree, girl, like, it's very obvious that you're just there to collect the check. Like, you didn't try to give them nothing.
No, I wasted my money.
Like, I don't know, like, maybe she's intimidated. This is her first time really being on any sort of like spinoff outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Like, she was never on Celebrity Apprentice. She's never been on Dancing with the Stars. This is her first chance to like prove that as an OG Atlanta housewife, she needs to be booked for stuff like this. And I just don't know if she's doing that great of a job.
Robert.
And I love Sheree. You know, if I could be wearing a She by Sheree hoodie right now, I would be wearing a She by Sheree hoodie right now. But I don't know if I'm giving her She by $200. So I'm gonna just have to wear my classic Disney Little Mermaid merch. I'm just saying. Unless somebody wants to bless me with some She by Sheree for my birthday. I'm just saying. Could you bless me with something, money-wise?
Can you bless me with something,
Oh gosh.
money-wise?
There have been a few times that Phaedra has stood out as the star of Traitors, setting social media on fire.
He gives Repo Man vibes.
But when Phaedra gave that Emmy-nominated performance when she was over there consoling Real Housewives of Miami star Larsa Pippins after she had a hand in sending her boyfriend home, I was just sitting over there screaming because Phaedra, yes!
I'm the most unlikely suspect. I actually care about a lot of these people, but they must die.
But the craziest moment so far happened when Dan and Parvati tried to set up our good sis.
That wasn't cool. But when you do stuff like that, it brings attention to me. Like, are you kidding me?
And here's the thing, these people think that it's a game, but maybe Phaedra has been off the Real Housewives of Atlanta for too long and these people either never watched the show or they just forgot about what she brings, but y'all better go back and watch seasons 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Real Housewives of Atlanta because Phaedra is probably the worst person that I would have went into this game trying to cross.
For you to go in there and try to throw me under the bus.
Wait, what happened?
That little girl think that she that bitch because she won Survivor. Actually, she didn't even win Survivor. She was a runner-up twice or 3 or 4 times. Like, girl, you can't be over here trying to set up the queen because when it comes to cutting throats and slashing tires and throwing bitches under the bus, Phaedra has never given a
No one likes you, Parvati. Everyone says you're a traitor.
She will lie straight in your face when she know you know that she know that you know that she lying, and a bitch like that, I would never want to be on their bad side.
What she did tonight was unacceptable, and I will not tolerate at all.
Yeah, Phaedra is completely activated now, and I feel sorry for them. Not really because she cared in the show, but they better watch out.
And I know they set my bitch up. I know they set my bitch up. I know they fucking did.
And social media has been going crazy talking about, I know we're not supposed to like Phaedra, but her looking Parvati dead in the eye and saying calmly but confidently, girl, no one likes you, Parvati, has me screaming. And don't act like Phaedra doesn't have experience playing mind games when she spent her entire Real Housewives career playing with girls like Demetria for fun. Before this one fan tweeted, I can't stand Dan in the chamber talking about some what happened with the dumb face emoji, like he wasn't at the table when Parvati threw Phaedra under the bus. Boy, don't act dumb, exclamation point. I have a feeling they will regret this so bad. And a loyal Real Housewives of Atlanta fan joined the chat talking about, I think they got carried away thinking that they could just bulldoze Phaedra since she's not from a competitive show, but she gagged them bad. And this tweet had me screaming talking about World War III will be the Phaedra gays versus the Parvati gays. And more fans chimed in saying, baby, this was a moment, exclamation point. Phaedra had time and I am here for it. So glad that she didn't sweep it under the rug. She called both of their behinds out, Dan trying to act all confused and Parvati kept looking for Dan to back her up. He hit the mute challenge. Right plan, wrong girl. And the way Phaedra gagged 2 competition reality legends, that's mother! Before another fan was hyperventilating, responding, Queen! Exclamation point, I'm obsessed with this show and Phaedra is making it top tier! Exclamation point.
Oh, she's taking it.
Andy Cohen had Phaedra Parks on Sunday night's episode of Watch What Happens Live, and I was just so happy that we were able to leave the Traitors universe and come back to the real world where we can discuss more important topics like why in the hell did Phaedra switch up on Quad? And why did she sit back and watch them throw her to the wolves?
Phaedra, I Heart Jay said you started the season as a friend to Quad. Looking back, what are your thoughts on these women befriending Sweet Tea?
I was so happy that Candace Dillard from The Real Housewives of Potomac definitely had Quad's back and was standing 10 toes down.
Justice for Quad, okay?
Okay.
Like, I hated to see all of that.
But at the same time, I can still kind of understand where Phaedra's coming from.
Here's the thing. I love Quad. I love Sweet Tea. But I'm new to the group.
After that, Andy asked for an update on Phaedra's co-parenting with Apollo, and things got just a little bit messy.
How is co-parenting with Apollo going, and have you met his new wife?
Co-parenting is going great. I've definitely seen her. We don't really chat, but I've seen her good.
You've seen her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your report.
Yeah.
Like you wave at her on the porch.
Seen her.
Well, I don't wave, but
I've seen her. Okay. Oh my God.
I loved every second of this, and I really, really, really wish that we could look forward to watching this play out on The Real Housewives of Atlanta one day, but we all know that that's never gonna happen. Come here right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. Do you think that Sheree, Whitfield, and Phaedra Parks are doing a great job on this season of Traitors? Or do you really just think that Sheree is sitting there just collecting this easy check?
No, it's true. It's true.
Also, let me know if you guys are a fan of this show at all, or if this just isn't your cup of tea. I feel like the reason that Traitors really works is because it is such a fun escape from reality. And I know that technically it is a reality competition series, but it's just so cinematic and so over the top and devious that you just cannot look away. And with Phaedra Parks queening like this, it is definitely binge-worthy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I did not expect to wake up and create a video about Traitors, but the way that y'all were going off on Twitter, having fun with the idea of like Phaedra actually being a stone cold killer, I feel like this is finally the era that works for her. Like, she's always been loved and hated for being so sneaky and conniving and manipulative. And finally, she's on a platform where those traits will actually help her win $250,000 or more for Mr. President and, what's the other kid? Mr. President and, the Prince, right? The Prince and Mr. President. Yeah, like, I just think that this is finally Phaedra's era. Like, we thought it was gonna be Married to Medicine, but you know, maybe the next season of Married to Medicine will be a lot better than this one, but I'm just so happy for Phaedra. I'm glad that even though we're supposed to technically be boycotting and not really loving her, we have a reason to love her, and she's actually really good at this. So I cannot wait to watch the rest of this season, and if it gets binge-worthy, I'll be back with another review. Thanks again so much for watching this video. I will see y'all Traitors on the next one. This time, it actually wasn't that bad. It's your bestie, Miss Westie. Don't try to test me. Don't try to test me. It's gonna get messy. Northwest needs to drop that hit. I mean, come on.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me if I can slow it down, cause it's coming too fast for me. Baby, don't try it, just stop it. You should know that I got options. I be fly like I live in the cockpit. Mess around with the money, get drop kick. Only one in the city to pop quick. Never cared about being your top 10. Got a house in the hills, can you top this?